Everyone, hold on, Alyssa. We're going live.
Going live.
Josh thinks it's really funny that I'm subscribing to your channel, by the way, Libby.
Yeah, there's nothing on there. It's hilarious. Yeah.
By the way, I had a dream and Matt Singer was in it. Isn't that
Really?
weird? Like,
That is
my brain
weird.
was just like, let's make a random person, Matt Singer. I was like, what? So, yeah.
Huh.
Anyways. All right, so you left Dinvaya's place, which is location F, the beginning of last session, right there, and you met your archers around E, and then you headed up to H, which was the Smiler's lair. And whenever you went on your path there to the Smiler's headquarters, you approached in a very determined and sneaky way, and you were able to get the drop on the Smilers outside well enough that you were able to eliminate the defense laser there, which was a laser rifle turret that was set up, and you were able to kill the Smilers guards, and then you broke through the front door and you wreaked havoc on the Smilers headquarters, taking out Gunshy, their ogrekin barbarian, and clearing out a whole mess of Smilers and lobotomites, which were the lobotomized slaves that Morrow had taken. And Morrow got involved along with her rust-risen zombies that she had. And that was a much tougher fight as she kept kind of pulling back into inner chambers and fighting you in different waves until the very end, where she was taken down, and you guys were able to take a number of minutes searching throughout the entire complex, grabbing a large amount of loot, and there were a few doors to go in. Alyssa, if you remember correctly, I think there were a few. I love
the entire session was opening doors.
Yes, that's what you remember, but it was so much more than that. It was opening doors and then some more doors. You were able to rescue Whiska Fist, and Whiska Fist is a member of the Red Tooth Raiders. It's his sister that is the leader. She's Red Tooth, and he left talking about an alliance with you as he left. Seems like also he does not trust at all bird food, so that's another thing to take note of. Little rat guy left though, and then you went into the tunnels, and you went into the tunnels behind the lab of Morrow's to go after the alchemists, which were supposedly preparing to poison the water supply of all of Scrapwall. And I know you two love Scrapwall so much, you would hate to have anyone in Scrapwall accidentally die, or maybe the whole town just shut down. So it's very important that we catch you up there where you're at in those tunnels of the Smilers, ready to wipe out all the remaining Smilers and free the city from any potential poisoning. And at this point, Libby, I'm going to be changing maps. So this is when we do a Libby map warning.
All right. I shall be right back.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Side, Alyssa, are you bebopping?
I am bebopping.
Hell yeah. Are you drinking yet?
Yes, I'm absolutely drinking.
Okay, there it is.
We're good.
I'm absolutely drinking. I just want to make sure you're taken care of.
Of course. Always.
All right.
Why would I be drinking? My bear is blind and essentially useless, Douglas.
Hey, if somebody would take care of their bear, he wouldn't be blind right now.
Wow. Wow. What is it
Somebody-
there?
Well,
Somebody's not a good mother.
I remember.
There you go. How about that?
Wow.
How about that guilt?
I remember at the end of last session that Alyssa spent a hero point for us to be able to find something
Right.
in
She
here that would let us help
Right.
Bear.
She
Me.
pre-purchased a hero point, and I promise you, once you get through the alchemy lab, wherever
Maybe
that might be,
Maybe a potion of remove blindness or something.
you know what? I don't know. That's a pretty expensive potion. What is it? A level 2 potion that automatically works every single time? I mean, you wouldn't have extras of those on you at this point, right? No. Okay. Well, yeah, there's probably is that potion. It's 150 gold. I mean, it's really expensive, but I would recommend each person maybe have it on them because you might be blinded in the future too. Again, multiple times, especially the bear.
You know what? Shut up.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers, Alyssa.
Cheers.
Poor Alpion. I feel so bad for the little guy.
I do too. I do too. Crocodile tears. All right. So this looks to be where you're at right now. We are out of combat right now. There's going to be, do you remember this explosion right here of smoke?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the smoke is definitely going to be gone by the time you get around the corner. So we're just going to do that.
I
So
was trying to figure if that was like sarcasm or like.
no, it definitely will be because it would clear off. These are gas grenades that we're throwing, and they don't last minutes. I thought they were just rounds, like 1d4 rounds, and Libby rolled 4, I think. So, I mean, it did it. Oh, okay, it's 3 or 4 or something
I
like
don't
that.
remember.
So I mean, yeah. So it will clear out by the time you take 2 rounds to round the corner, and it won't even be a problem for you guys. So, and if you remember before, these lobotomites that rushed you, they were different from the others. They seemed to be like suicide bombers. They had grenades that they would just activate and hold on to, and then they had pistols, which were actually not as good of pistols as those before. In other words, they were broken pistols. They'll have the same value essentially as your other pistols in your loot, so you don't need to change them. But they definitely were basic. They were basically the one-shot pistols, and that's it. They didn't even have extra ammo. So,
Okay, I'm gonna have to reload because my map just glitched.
oh, Libby. Safe space. So archers are going to move up.
Oh, okay. Hi, archers.
And
Yeah.
you
So this direction, is it just water?
Oh, that's
There's
a good question. There is rapidly flowing water that seems to go down a little tiny waterfall here, and then it seems to go really quick around here, and then it goes to the exit of the cavern,
Okay.
which you're able to see far enough, Delstria, to see that it seems like it goes to this very last room over to the left, and then it kind of pools there. So there must be some kind of underwater or underground exit for it over there.
Okay.
There are some side tunnels around here, though, that look a little bit suspicious, but you know that the path that the lobotomites came from was this way.
Okay, so I see a path up here.
Uh-huh. You do see a path
Do we
right in
do we want to go check this out?
I mean, Doug said that was a waterfall. Let's not play in the waterfall.
Well, the waterfall's up here.
Mhm. Yeah, there's a
The
pathway that breaks
waterfall's
off.
here. There's a pathway here that leads through here.
Mhm.
Sure, we can go that way.
Okay, let's back the bus up. Kylon repositioning himself. Tor guarding the rear. Archers way back over here again. And starting with Kylon, you guys move into this. Whoa, sorry, Kylon, wrong way. You move into this way, and you notice that the room opens up into a sleeping chamber of some sort.
Oh, okay.
And there are some cots. After going up another 10 feet here, there are some cots up in this room, positioned around the room, and looks like it is completely open and vacant at this point.
Oh, there's an opening over here, though. That's good.
Yeah,
Anything
archers
of
are going
use
to
in
come
this
join you.
room?
What's that?
I said anything of use in this room?
Honestly, this is really kind of a squalid environment. There is nothing here that looks like it's usable. Even the cots themselves are just made with hay and like rough wool blankets that are thrown over. So you think this might have been a backup location, maybe for Smilers to stay in or to fall back to, maybe if their base was overrun. But obviously they didn't get the chance to do that, and this room sits vacant. So there's no supplies or anything down here, even nothing worth even looting.
Okay.
All right. So Kylon, moving through the room, it opens into the same stream that you were just going through, and he points forward, and he very silently starts stealthing this way. But then
Clonk, clonk, slosh, slosh.
Splash, splash. Yeah, exactly. Those are the sounds that he makes. And also keep in mind that the light spell has to be cast for most of your party to see anything down here, because there is not natural light of any sort. So, yeah, so you're basically coming with a light on Kylon, a light on Tor, and then I think that one of the two of you had a light, right, on themselves.
Pretty sure we both did, didn't we?
Yeah, we can both cast light, and Tor can cast light.
Yeah, so
But if
they
Kylon's leading, maybe I should cast light on like Kylon's sword or something, and then I have low light vision, so I'm not probably as bad off.
Yeah, you can see very well still. So that is wonderful. Okay, and sorry, work stuff now has popped up.
So I found these cheese wraps today at the store that I think I'm going to use tomorrow to make a sandwich with. So instead of bread, it's like, or like a tortilla, it's like slightly baked cheese. So it's cheese wrap. So we're going to give that a shot.
Let's do some cheese wrapping tonight. That sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. You're done with work now. All right. So where's the plan? Oh, Kylon just.
Yeah, Kylon splashes forward. The archer's still hanging back.
Whoops. Our archers.
Yeah, the archers move as a big clump, and Tor is going to. I'm guess. You know what? He's going to be in front of the archers, honestly, because they're in his mind they're kind of like cowards, so he doesn't need to protect them. Kylon moving through the chamber, still making sloshing noises as he very stealthily moves forward.
So stealthy. And
he gets to this intersection.
Why doesn't he walk on the dirt?
He does whenever he gets over to it.
Okay.
Yeah, he does, but it's easier for me to move him along. So you guys get up to this area, and you see that the stream continues forward to the north, and then the path over to the west over here looks like it breaks into some water in a chamber, and then let's see here, Delstria, you can see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You see it looks like maybe way over to the west that it opens up into another chamber beyond.
Okay.
Kylon stops here and he looks around. He's like, well, he says, which way should we go?
Ooh.
And with that, each of you can make perception checks or survival checks. Or Bear, you can sit there and lick Sunny's hand and
16.
smell. He's gonna smell things too.
Fair.
I'll pour out y'all. All right. Let's see here. No surprise here. Tor does not seem to notice anything. He's looking around, kind of perplexed. Meanwhile, Kylon is going to notice something, and both of
Wait.
you are going to notice this also.
Kylon noticed something?
Yeah.
Hey,
There's light coming from this direction.
even a
from what
blind squirrel gets a nut once in a while.
Yeah, right. Thank you. There is light coming from this chamber down here,
Ooh.
and also
I can see something up straight ahead though.
Delstria. You know what? Delstria, you are going to hear the crackling of flames over to the west, and all the way to the north. Delstria is going to see a chamber. Looks like it has light in it coming from the chamber itself up far to the north, and you're sure that you see the flickering of like torchlight from the north.
Okay. I tell the party there's light that way to the north and to the west.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're probably going to explore the entire thing eventually anyway. So
Alan kind of shrugs. He says, should we go to the west or over to the north then? You can't tell really anything other than it sounds like it's a large flame, large like bonfire sounds of like crackling flame and stuff coming from over to the west, and to the north it just seems like basically like torch light, small light sources, but no sounds of the flame consuming wood or anything like that. It's just light, torch light. Light, torch light.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, either way.
You want to go to the what? And try to be sneaky with Kylon and
Sneaky,
Tor. That's
down
probably.
Keep in mind, you could try to be sneaky. If you are the light source coming from a dark area and it's like dark vision creatures, it's going to be really, really hard. But in these places, especially with the light that's being produced from these other sources, there could be a chance that you can be stealthy enough that the people wouldn't hear or see you. So. Kylan turns around again. And he shrugs. He says, "Who's the leader again?"
Let's just go to the just go to the west. I point this way. Let's go this way first.
All right. He nods. And now we do need stealth checks from everyone. So stealthing along. Kylon is super stealthy today. We do covert check. The covert check.
Are we coverting and not stealthing? Because that would change.
Yeah. Oh, it's covert, but
Covert.
it's stealth within it. Yeah. So it's covert is what you're rolling for.
Yeah.
Tor has a 2.
Oh, so it doesn't really matter because we're not
And-
stealthy.
And Kylon has a massive 9. Tor is pretty much just dragging his lucerne hammer across the ground,
Thunk,
banging
thunk, thunk.
thunk, thunk, thunk as he's walking.
Tor.
He turns over. He looks at you and he says, "It is dishonorable to sneak up in a fight."
Oh, okay.
Kylon says, "Shh. You can hear you a mile away, Tor. What are you doing?" Tor just looks very grumpily at everyone. Kylan adds, he says, we're going to have to discuss this newfound honor that you have, this system that doesn't make any sense.
Kylan. Oh, Kylan, you moved. Hold on.
Kylan, yeah, who wants to be behind him? Is Bear going to be behind him too? Oh my God, I love it.
Bear's going to be behind Sunny.
There's
Our
a fly
usual.
there.
This is our usual procession.
Yeah. Kylan is going to. He's going to say, I think I see a flame around the corner, like a really big flame this way. And with that amount of stealthy noise, he's going to keep stealthing forward.
Oh, Kylan, come back. Sunny,
That was
help
one
me on.
movement for it. That's one movement. So
Boogieing here. All right.
the archers, meanwhile, stay a good distance back. All right, here you go, Sunny. I'll help you. There you go.
Where I was going?
You did go.
Sorry, I wasn't moving fast enough for you, Doug. My bad.
My name is not Doug, it's God. Yes.
Let me just move you right
Let me
here.
just move you,
Move my
mortal.
puppets.
And off you go. Okay. She's taking a gulp of her drink. I love it. I just love it. All right. Kylan takes a step into the next chamber to the south, and he says, there's a really big fire here. And he stops where he's at, looks back at the two of you, and he continues. He says, but I can see a chamber over further to the west. And he motions this direction, and he continues to go very stealthily. Sunny and Delstria, you can make a, oh my God, it's so funny. You can make a religion check as you enter into that corridor.
Is it knowledge?
Yes.
I have no religion.
You wait a minute. Have you lost your religion? This is my religion.
Did Sunny really ever have religion?
Like,
No.
da, 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 da.
Oh, 15.
15?
Yeah.
That Delstria that you see over here is not a fire. It is actually a creature, and it is a very
Oh God.
it's a very obvious looking creature if you stop and you actually think that it might be born of fire. And this is a fire elemental that's sitting here in the corner, creating the light.
I say, Kylan, that's no fire. That's
no fire.
Delstria, how did you get in front of me there, bro? Where are you
because
going?
you were too slow.
She says that back to you, and you hear Kylan. And Kylan goes, he says, between her and Tor, we'll never get through this place.
I'm sorry that someone decided to blind my poor bear. I'm done. I'm done with all of you. I'm leaving. You guys can kill the rest of the things. I'm going home.
I'm leaving. I'm going to love it. All right. The fire elemental, Delstria, remains motionless. And it is, I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons why he kind of got confused what it was. It's just burning there. And the heat now in the room can be felt by everyone. You can also see that there is a small chamber, or excuse me, a small passageway going to a chamber beyond to the west, excuse me. And whatever this creature is, it seems like it's not like exposing its form or anything. It seems like it's kind of collapsed upon itself and it's just burning there, just almost as if it's just waiting.
I'm almost curious if it needs help.
Kylon turns around to you, Delstria. He says, how would a big ball of burning fire need help?
Maybe it's been imprisoned here. Maybe.
He looks around. He says, is that something that we could help with?
Oh, why? Why is it that our big, scary, going to kill us things, and Delstria maybe we should help it. You don't talk to plants. You probably shouldn't talk to fire.
Kylon says, we probably shouldn't have let those plants go.
Down the dark hole.
Someone shouldn't be drinking during the campaign.
She has her flask out. Kylon said, is that what I smelt on you? Did you there was something, you were gone there for a bit.
Sonny was an alcoholic.
You told me you were embalming fluids. Did you drink some of the embalming fluids?
Someone gets snippy when they're drinking.
You're not wrong. But also, why do you want to help the big fire elemental? What could we possibly do to help it?
If it wants to be set free, let it go. I don't know. Do I know the alignment or what do I know about fire elementals?
Elementals in general are neutral. They are neutral. And one that is this big has probably lived long enough that it's gained quite an intelligence. I mean, maybe not as much as a human, but you think that it could communicate.
I'm gonna try to call out to it at least. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Good. Start. Okay. So put yourself where you want to be there, Delstria.
I'm not going to be super close to it.
I'm not going to be. Kylon is going to step up to make sure that you're protected.
No, he's fine where he was.
He says, what if it lashes out and it gets you?
Well, then that'll be my fault.
Kylon looks for reassurance from Sonny as he turns around looking. Says,
why would a fire elemental be down here? So either this is its home or it's been imprisoned here.
Hey, let's see here. Let's give you a spellcraft check. That might help. And this is going to be a knowledge arcana, so it's a knowledge check. Oh,
28.
Sonny is on fire this session. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay. A lot of times planar creatures are brought into this, into Galaria, into this plane by magic. Some of it actually imprisoning, like you think. Some of it, they are brought in as kind of like a deal or as a service where they're hired on to perform something for a period of time in order for some sort of a trade or a payment. Specifically that there are spells called planar ally and lesser planar ally that people can bind planar creatures to serve them for a period of time in exchange for something. Sometimes, though, there is imprisonment, and sometimes things are kept here for a long period of time. That's right.
The batteries are charged? Yeah. You changed your pants. Okay. Yeah. Bring me the batteries.
There you go. So yeah, Delstria, you basically figure out that if it was imprisoned, you think that there would be like maybe some runes or some circle that has been turned inward to kind of trap it. But you're looking around the room and you can't see anything that stands out as some kind of magical effect that would imprison it, at least in this chamber or in this small area. There could be something that's larger, but you think to have an imprisonment that's a larger area would be a very powerful spell. So you're pretty sure you've ruled out that it's imprisoned, but you're kind of leaning towards that maybe this is something that's been hired on, or there's been an agreement in place for it.
Okay. So I'm having apparently a connection to the server issue. If anybody else is having that.
Nope.
And my map glitched again.
Orange. Really? An alcoholic.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Cool.
What? I was really saying that out of character, but in character is more funny.
No, I knew you were out of
Funnier.
character with that. That's so funny.
Okay, I'm gonna, I guess, save the party. I don't see any signs of it being imprisoned, so it's probably here of its own free will or for a purpose outside of that. I don't know if we want to mess with it. I guess it might decide to mess with us if we do whatever it's.
Kylan's like, well, what about that chamber behind it? Is there something maybe it's protecting?
Is there a chamber back there?
Looks like there is at least a small tunnel that I'll say this, it's not a tunnel, it's steps. There's basically a 5-foot ledge here, and then it seems like it maybe goes up higher.
Oh, I'm not far enough down to be able to see that.
Okay, and I probably shouldn't have told you that then, huh?
I mean, if Kylan can see it, then Kylan has a big mouth. He wouldn't have kept it quiet.
Well, I can see a little bit of like a.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could try going around it and seeing what's back there, but.
Okay, so let's
forward more.
Let's assume.
Sighs as he walks up past you, Sunny.
No, Tor, no. Okay, so let's assume that the big bad scary thing is going to wake up and attack us when we try to move past. Delstria, is it going to kill us? Do we stand a chance against this thing? Are regular weapons going to hurt it?
Delstria, you're not really sure about that yet, but you do know that it would definitely shrug off a lot of the damage because it doesn't really have a solid form. So you do know that it would have DR of some amount, but your knowledge wasn't high enough to know much more. Oh, by the way, it's really hot whenever you get like within 10 feet. It seems like it would melt you even.
I mean, I imagine water might do some use against it. I mean, if you could create a couple gallons of water during the battle.
I can, but I also don't think that create water was meant to like.
Sure, it was.
Do that, Mama.
Kylan looks between the two of you, and he says, "We really do need to have a counseling session after this. We need to figure out what's going on with our group." He says, between what Tor is doing right now with his attitude, and then each one of you, he says, "Do you want me to climb up the ledge? I'll just go up that ledge there."
No. I mean, I can.
He steps forward.
I can cast fish on myself, but that's my last spell for the day of those, and I could try to sneak around it.
Hey, instead of wasting our spells on the elemental who may or may not be guarding anything of any actual importance, why don't we go find the alchemist and murder them and then come back to this?
when we're possibly weaker?
Kylan says, "Well, I don't think this one's going to poison the water supply."
No, probably not. All right, we can come back.
Okay. Kylan nods. He says, "All right, Delstria, you go out first, and then I'll follow you."
All right. Wait a minute, why am I going first? Oh, well.
As you go step into that threshold, we can roll initiative. Oh, I love you.
Why am I going? Oh shit.
Oh no.
Because you decided that you were going to be the whole, I'm the leader. So, yeah.
I'm not the leader.
She's being
decided
elected the leader by everyone now. That's hilarious. You know what? There's a little. I feel like I'm out of loop here. I need to be drinking more. That's what needs to be happening right
Probably
now.
don't.
Say cheese.
Hey, cheese, everyone!
Cheese.
Hi,
Say cheese.
I said cheese.
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 Perfect. Thank you. Was it a good picture?
Yeah.
So glad.
Quite the photographer.
Did you know that an elemental of this size gets a +9 on its initiative?
Right there, dog.
Oh, it woke up.
Wait, look up! Oh, look up! She says. Yep, it did wake up. And as you move into the threshold, the creature does not get a surprise round because everyone was watching it and knew that it might be a threat. But it does spring up from its folded over position, raising itself to a height of 12 feet as it says something in this crackling fire language that it has. And it moves. Oh my gosh, it can't move to get to Delstria unless it can squeeze through places. Let me see here. You'd think that it could, huh? No, it really can't. It really does take up a lot of space. Okay, well,
It's a big
Delstria,
boy.
this is a good thing for you that it's such a big thing. It's going to move with everyone still and move. And the only thing it can do is it seems to move to this point and it reaches out a large arm of fire towards Delstria, trying to knock her away. And it seems like something has happened there, Delstria, with you in this chamber that it did not like. The good thing is it only got a 29 to hit you. The bad thing is it rolled maximum damage. So it is 9 points of damage that it does to you as it hits you.
Ooh.
And I need you to make a reflex save or catch on fire. I love you both. You're not on go. You're not on fire. Good deal. You're not on fire.
You said 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage, yes. And you do not catch on fire, although it singes the side of your clothing as it tries to not grab a hold of you, swat at you with a tendril of fire there coming from what's appeared now. It looks like 2 arms from its sides. Excellent. Delstria, you can make a knowledge check. And I think a nature check is what I need. On the things that you see in the next room, which do seem like they're moving.
The purple things?
Yeah.
16?
Tiny little bubbles. Tiny bubbles start to move and jiggle and glob together as they seem to be reacting to your presence. And it looks like there are swarms of oozes in this room.
Oh.
And you count multiple swarms of ooze that are in this area that have now started to react to your presence.
We could just leave and blow up the tunnel. It'd be fine. No? Okay.
No.
No,
You know,
no, Delstria, it is your turn.
Oh, using the gas grenades on those oozes might not be a bad idea.
Let's see what you know about oozes. Oozes.
Oh, the gas grenade just causes nausea.
They are immune to poison effects also. So I don't think they would be staggered. Remember that staggered effect on it too?
Yeah, but the fuse grenade, the fuse grenade is a
That's the explodey thing. Yep. Yeah, oozes do not need to breathe or sleep. They don't get poison. They have blind sight since they don't have eyes. So even obscuring their vision with like a cloud wouldn't really work.
Great. Shit.
But the good thing is we're taking pictures.
Well, I guess the only thing that I can really try to do is shoot at the fire elemental. I know it's going to have damage reduction, but
Yeah.
let's see if
See if you can get it in the niblets.
let's see if there's
Elemental have niblets.
let's see if there's any. See if shocking does anything to it.
Ooh. Oh, something that you should notice is that you are within its reach. You probably
Yes.
want to take a 5-foot step back into that next room before attacking.
Well, but then I have the oozes.
Well, there is that problem.
I'm kind of stuck between a fire and an ooze place. It's
A little bit.
Alyssa, take a shot. That's worth a shot.
But I mean, Kylan's there. He'll save you.
Kylan can't get around me. This is just a 5-foot kind
Yeah,
of little.
It's a
I mean,
5 foot.
it's-
only. It's supposed
It's kind
to
of
be
an
5.
awkward positioning here, but I'm kind of right in the middle.
Yeah.
But you mean the maps that are totally well drawn and totally perfect?
Yeah,
Hey.
you know.
Hey, listen here. The archers are coming to your aid, so you'll be fine. Their arrows will definitely pierce through the fire.
The archers who couldn't kill anything?
They're gonna kill lots of things. They're
Yeah.
gonna keep helping.
Okay, well,
Elstria, you're up, and then Sunny, you're after this. So you're on deck, Sunny. Plan it out.
Yeah.
Plan it out very well.
all right. I'm gonna give my short bow the shocking command just in case.
She's gonna be muttering the whole session. By the end of this, Libby, you're gonna have this recorded. Alyssa's head's gonna be down on her desk. She's gonna be drooling and just muttering things, and we're gonna be playing the game. All right, cool. So you're gonna.
She's just gonna be very angry and cranky about everything.
Oh,
why
you
are
know
we
what?
doing that? Why are we?
You had a really good check on the ooze swarm. So I'm sorry, I don't want to screw you out of that. Okay, you know they have blind sense. You know that they are a swarm, and they are itty bitty things. So they're not going to take any damage from weapons, not even magical weapons.
Mhm.
The good thing is though, they are vulnerable to electricity. So if you have something like a lightning bolt spell or something like that, right now is the time to use it. And
Well, I just have my shocking arrows, which I mean, I don't know if.
No, they can't do anything to it because they have to. They couldn't hurt even a single unit of the ooze. You know what? I will give you the shocking damage on the arrow because it makes sense. If you hit the pile of ooze, you do the shocking damage. So you do the shocking damage, but you wouldn't do the normal damage.
Okay.
In addition to that, these things, oh boy, what's the way to say this? They are corrosive,
Oh,
which means they actually might damage you and your equipment and everything that you're wearing if they are around you. So they could actually kind of take away your goodies.
so would I need to use my cold iron? Wait, those aren't.
If you were attacking the oozes, it wouldn't matter even if you're just using a normal arrow. If you're trying to attack them, you'll do electricity damage, and that's it.
Right, but I'm wondering about the corrosive. If they're going to destroy my arrow tips.
They will destroy if the ooze enters your square. They could do damage to everything. Armor and clothing is what they would go after first.
But if you
And
hit
then
them with a
after-
weapon, will they corrode the weapon?
That's a really good question. Let me see here. A wooden or metal weapon that strikes the ooze takes 1 point of acid damage, unless you make a reflex save. Yeah.
So my arrows would take damage,
You're
but
fine.
They,
As long as
they
your arrows don't get destroyed, I can mend them.
What?
huh?
your arrows would take damage if you fired the arrows into the ooze. If the ooze stays in its place for a full round, it will do 8 points of acid damage to wooden or metal objects, and that includes the adamantine.
Okay, what about cold iron?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm
So
just
they
gonna
will destroy your arrows permanently. So you don't want to use a good arrow on them.
right.
You
That's
wanna-
why I was asking
Yeah.
because I didn't want to use a good arrow that costs like 60 gold.
Right. So you don't want to use they wouldn't have any benefit attacking these oozes.
Okay,
So,
so I'm
now
just gonna
you are
use
definitely in between a ooze and a hot place. So
yes. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm just gonna use a regular arrow. I'm a little more concerned about the oozes, since I'm probably the only one that might be able to do damage to them at the moment.
as a matter of fact, you probably are, if you're going to fight them.
Excuse you, your favorite ranger has Cuckoo Thundercloud that she
I
can
don't
send-
know what you have.
I didn't know she had thunderclaws either.
Thundercloud.
Cloud. Oh, Cloud. Yes, I knew about that. We all knew
Oh.
about
You guys should know
Well,
about
I don't know how
Thundercloud.
many spells you have left.
Not very many.
that.
Just
Throwing it out there. Not very many.
one.
Okay, I'm gonna call to the group. We have oozes over here that can corrode your equipment and weapons.
You get a nod from Tor as he's starting to face off against the fire elemental.
Shit, what am I gonna do? Okay,
Yeah, what am I going to do? Quickly. No.
okay. I don't want to get too close to them. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm going to. Okay, they're not in the
That will provoke from the fire elemental still because it has a 10-foot reach.
Fuck me. Okay, 5 foot step.
Right. And off she goes. Yeah.
Okay, 5 foot step.
Kylan says, where are you going?
Away from the fire. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, they're all so close. So close.
Oh, you see them all now, don't you? There's
Huh?
4 of them.
Yeah.
4
Okay, I'm
of
gonna.
these.
Oh, fuck. Which one's the closest? I'm gonna shoot at this one. Okay, I have a full round of attack, right?
Right. 4 round attack still. You just did a 5-foot step.
All right. Oh. Okay.
First combat roll of the night goes to Delstria with a. Let's see. Is it going to be a critical miss?
Bubble.
Oh! All right. Well,
Oh.
2
Confirm
hits.
critical.
They are not subject to critical hits, and remember, you're not doing weapon damage. So we're just looking at the electricity damage, which kind of sucks because that would be the time that you would crit it, and you would have confirmed a crit, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, that is 7 points of electricity damage that you
I want to
do.
play a video game.
Right, you do. Oh, more than that. More than that, they're vulnerable, so it's 1.5 times that damage. So it's actually 10 damage.
10.
Yeah, sweet.
10.5. Can we round up?
Round down always on in this game. Yeah, sad. We always round down. Good question, though. Good question. I'll give you a silver star for asking that kind of question. And you know what, Alyssa, you're going to get a silver star too because you're doing just great. Okay. I mean, that's your turn. You get to go. I didn't hear that, but I heard that it was very positive. So
Yes,
let's
it
move
was
it forward with
very
Sunny's turn. And the blind bear that is going to ride around in the unicycle with the top hat on, eventually.
I feel like I need to get some booze so I can be on par with Alyssa's
No,
crankiness.
I do not need 2 of you acting like that tonight.
I'm gonna 5-foot step and swing really hard at the dude.
Oh
in
yeah, you're
front
gonna
of me.
power attack it, aren't you?
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna power attack.
Oh yeah, you're
At least I would if I could like get my thing up here. There we go.
yeah. Oh, oh, pew! That misses. That misses just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that does miss just a little bit. But you know what? It's really hot whenever you get close to it. So whenever you swing, you're just trying to hit at its arm, right? Rather than through its central mass, because you don't want to get caught on fire. And you miss it just by a little bit. So,
Oh, hey, Dougie, our archers aren't on the turn order.
oh my gosh. You know what? You're right. They are an important element. And let me get them added on here. Why are they not showing? Oh, there they are. Let's actually get them on there. All right. Well, that's pretty good for them because they got a 6 initiative. That's
All right.
there we go.
And then Bear's gonna 5-foot step away from the heat. And he's gonna go there and not do anything.
Oh, you can take a
Okay.
picture.
Kylon. He says to Delstria, he says, wait, you're going too far. And he goes over here. He says, we've got to kill this thing that you wanted to be friends with. And then he swings at the fire elemental.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Kyle.
Oh.
Kylon has activated Big Brother mode and like
I know
this tonight.
he has activated Big Brother mode. The problem is the confirmation was not there. He only does 20 damage to it.
And I like that it was a max and minimum on his die rolls for the damage.
That's our group right there. That's absolutely our group, isn't it? Okay, fire elemental. Okay, so he swings down at it and goes through its central mass there as he swings down with his great sword, and just a wreath of fire exits with the sword as he swings back. The archers, man, that's a really dangerous place for them to be. They're going to kind of move up
Tor?
a little bit. Is it Tor first?
Well, where is Tor?
Where is Tor? God damn it, Tor!
No, Tor's like 2 to the side of Bear. Bear's
No,
in
on the
initiative.
turn order. He wasn't
Oh.
on the turn order. He wasn't on the.
I know I rolled for him. Well, there you go. He got a 2. That's
okay.
even better. Up. And there's 2 Sunnies. There we go. I got the right Sunny there. Archers move forward. 2 of them. Oh no, 3. 3, 4. Get over there. 5. And this one's going to back up because they're definitely not going forward. They're all going to shoot at the elemental. I am so glad you have 6 archers with you. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, God. One gets a nat 20. Does not confirm. All right. So we have 1 hit from the archers on it. And for maximum damage.
Good.
Actually hurts the thing with an arrow. Perfect. Okay. They're doing good. These archers are. All right. So arrows start flying into the elemental. Most of them get burned up inside, but one of them seems to hit something more solid right around the back of where its head should be, and shoots on through and does some damage. Tor, speaking of doing damage, is going to take a 5-foot step back so he can swing with his reach weapon. And he's going to try a big, massive whop, which he hits. And he does 13 points of damage after the DR is taken off. Fire Elemental looks like it's growing smaller as the attacks are going on to it. And it seems like parts of it that get knocked away turn into ash and just crash onto the ground. And you hear it make a sound like angry, crackling sounds as if it's responding here to everyone assaulting it. Gosh darn, it really wants to go after Delstria. Delstria, you're in there where you're not supposed to be. But it will go after Kylon instead with 2 attacks. Because we love Kylon. And let's see here. A 22, oh my gosh, hits right on the noggin.
Mm.
2 hits on Callan, which is okay because he's the pincushion.
That he is.
13 points of damage, and he's able to get out of the way of the fire attacks and is not set on fire himself. So he avoids the fire. We didn't start the fire. Okay. There we go. Moving on. I'm so glad it's on YouTube now. Next is going to be Delstria.
Okay. I'm going to aim at this ooze again. It's still shocking.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
16 and a possible.
Oh no. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, you'd have to roll really bad. Nope.
That
Nope.
20 on that one. So.
Okay, not at all. Okay, so 9 more points, which is
Well, no, just the first one hit, so that'd be 5. So
that's
plus
right.
5, so 7.
7 damage. That's right. Okay.
So that's
That
17 total to that.
Yeah, that one starts quivering more now as the electricity shoots lines across it, and there's little tiny bubbly oozes just pop all over the place where you strike down with your arrow right there into the central mass. And it seems like the rest of the ooze patches now in the room start to respond as this one jiggles violently. It seems like the entire room now, rather than just sitting there and kind of blobbing together, they all seem to start to respond. And with that, Sunny is going to go.
Yeah, Sunny's gonna swing.
Hell yes, Sunny's going to go.
Go get him, Sonny.
Get him, Sunny.
I mean, if nothing else, I'm fucking consistent. So
You know what? That could be worth maybe a bronze star. His consistency award. I haven't given out many bronze stars in a while, but you can upgrade to a silver star. Why don't you put down bronze star for consistency?
Wow.
And one day you can save up for a silver star if you do enough of those. Okay, well, Sunny, shot, and you don't hit it. You don't hit it. That's okay though. That's okay, because the oozes are now on the move. And boy, are they on the move. They're moving and they're oozing. They're moving right on to Delstria. Now, the good thing is with oozes is that they do automatic damage, which is really cool. And then the bad thing is that you have to make saves. So it is going to be 1 point of damage that they do to you, Delstria, plus 4 points of acid damage. Let me see what happens also. All right, if you begin... Oh, my gosh, that's bad. Any living creature that begins its turn affected by the swarm's vicious ability, which is... Oh, there you go. Perfect. We don't have to worry about that even. All you have to do is make a will save for distraction. Fortitude. Sorry, fortitude. Sorry, fortitude. It's because it's a poison ability. It's a poison effect. If you have any bonuses for that, it's going to nauseate you if you fail. From the ooze's distraction, as it's burning into you. Little patches of ooze crawling all over.
12.
Oh. Let me check and see. That is not high enough. You're going to be staggered for the next, nauseated. Yep. And nauseated, as we know, you're unable to attack, cast spells, or concentrate on spells, or do anything requiring attention, but you can make a single move action. Yeah. And the other good thing is that oozes do not provoke. They never take attacks of opportunity. They're just blobs that you're in. So you can move out of the blob without any kind of problem. The only problem would be the fire elemental if you're going to go that way. So,
Right.
Oh, but Delstria, you do see an exit up here to the north going into another chamber. So you'd be able to see that if you would like to run that way eventually. Okay. Kylon is now attacking the ooze, and we're going to make sure he is doing
You mean the fire
or excuse
elemental?
me, the fire elemental to make sure he's doing everything. No. Nope. Can't do any of that stuff. So he is just attacking. Oh no. Okay, he doesn't confirm a critical miss.
Wait, did you roll?
Yeah, I hit the button on his attack, Kylan.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
see it. Oh, there it is. That took it
Yep.
a while.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? So he misses, almost fumbles his weapon, throwing it into the ooze.
Fire.
I mean, that's
Wait a
a
minute,
very
Sunny.
contemplative thing. So what?
Sunny did her thing. Okay, I thought I skipped you, Sunny. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Archers. Yeah, he is. Kylon lets out a little angered curse, but not so angry that his god could hear it. Meanwhile, two archers are going to hit. And do they crit? No, it's already only on a 20. They can't crit. Okay. And they do a little bit more damage. 2 more points of damage to the fire elemental. That fire elemental is not getting hurt enough this round.
Isn't it 19 or 20 for?
It's for a crossbow. The
Oh.
bow, it's a ×3 crit multiplier on a 20 only.
Oh.
Yeah. So Tor is going to save us all as he wheels back with his hammer, and he's going to swing while flanking. Hits for 21 points of damage. Okay. Once again, a big strike into the fire elemental, but the fire elemental is relentless, still standing. And as it responds to that, it is, oh my gosh. It is going to attack Tor twice. A nat 1, which is, it's a critical miss. It has a critical miss and then a hit. So let's see what it does on a critical miss.
Poor fire elemental.
No one loved it. They stuck it in this tunnel. They told it to stay here. It's like, I don't want to stay here. It's like, hey, that's the only way you're going to get paid. And it gets a 2. A point of constitution damage. Well, that's a pretty crappy critical hit. And let's see, or critical miss, excuse me. And let's see. Yeah, it's not going to make a difference. No, it will. It's going to take off some hit points. All right, that did more damage than anything else did that round. So fire elemental now, it looks like it has almost reached too far with its flames and extinguished its own fire. One attack of its does hit Tor, though, for 6 points of damage. And Tor needs to make a reflex save or he catches on fire, which he makes a nat 1.
Stop, drop, and roll, Tor. Stop, drop, and roll.
Tor is now on fire. Excellent.
Cool.
All right, good. Yeah, that is a full round to put that out. Like you said, stop, drop, and roll to put that fire out. So Tor catches on fire. Delstria, back to you, and then Sunny. You have a move action.
I know. I'm trying to figure out my best direction.
I'll tell you right now, Delstria, you might not be good at leading the group into combats because that's a bad place you're in.
Yeah, no, Kyle's like, oh, after you. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, why am I going first? And then we're attacked.
Well, I thought you were actually going up the way that you came. I didn't know that you're going into the next chamber that way. I thought you were going back the way you came.
No, I thought we were going this way to the left.
Well, if there was a leader in this group, we would know. But this is a leadership issue, obviously.
It's okay. We'll have another back to fill session when we get out of the tunnels. We'll be fine. All right.
You know what? Your next NPC is just going to be like a guidance counselor, a relationship guide, who also does yoga.
oh fuck me. So the fire elemental is going to get an AOO if I go back that way.
Yes.
Okay, so the oozes don't seem to be able to move very far.
No, and the oozes, if you move through the oozes, they don't know the movement speed of the ooze because you got so freaking high. They move 10 feet. That's what they can move, is 10 feet. And they have no reach, 0 reach. They have to move into your square where you're at.
Okay, and I can only do a move action, but can I double move?
Action, just one move
Just
action.
one move, okay.
Action or a free action. If you had a weapon to pull out or something, you could do that. If you had quick draw.
30. Or I think I can get into.
I just love it that you're going that way, by the way.
Well, 35 can. Wait, if I go 5, there's not. I can't sidestep around because it has
reach. Even if you move the other way, the fire elemental will get an attack on you because you're moving.
Wait a minute, I was here.
Yes. Now it won't get an attack on you.
Yeah, sorry, that's where I was.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, I don't know.
Delstria, what do you do?
I don't know.
Do you go into unexplored territory, or do you pull back with your friends and get a swipe?
Well, the elemental might kill me if it hits me is the problem.
What? You're that wounded?
I'm down to 12.
Look at her face.
The elemental hit me earlier, and then the oozes did.
Yeah, it did. It hit you. Well, you know,
All right.
I don't know what you're doing now. This is a tough decision for sure. She's getting closer to her desk, laying her head down her desk. She's getting closer. It's like I want to do like still pictures just of each movement that she has. She was kind of propped up at the beginning. Now she's definitely getting closer to the desk.
Honestly, it has.
Deltria, you got 3 seconds. Start moving. Where are you going?
5,
Come on. You're
10.
vomiting everywhere. There you go. And he swings at you right there. There's a 22 hit.
Yes.
Oh my God, maximum damage again. 10 points of damage. And make a reflex save and do not catch on fire because it's going to be bad if you catch on fire. 15. Oh. Nope. You're looking for a 15. You're on fire now. The girl on fire, everybody. Because you can keep moving the rest of your movement now.
Don't let the oozes hit you.
No, don't let them hit you. Don't let them hit you.
But they can't move very fast.
You can a burning creature can attempt a new save as a full round action. If you drop to the ground, you get a +4 bonus on your save. Okay. I've got a little bit of bad news there for you with your burning. You will take, at the beginning of your turn is when you take the burn damage before you can try to put it out. And it will be 1d8 points of damage. But you've moved and you're in a safe place now. You're in a safe space. Did I mention that Kylon has used all of his lay on hands for the game? All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check. Maybe I just lied. 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's all of them. Yep.
What really sucks is that I have a +9 on my reflex, and I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I figured you had to roll really low to even fail that one, honestly, because it wasn't too high for you to pass it. So, well, you're pretty much done though, right? If you've moved your movement. 5,
Yeah,
10.
I'm trying to look here, and there's nothing that I can do at the moment. So, whoever's going to be rolling that fire damage better roll a 1.
Yeah, that would be good. And after you're down on the ground, knocked out, though, you'd continue to burn for a number of rounds, which I'm going to roll a D4 right now to see secretly how many rounds it is. You think that you have a big amount of fire on you right now. A big amount of fire. Yeah, out of everything, now she's laughing. Let's see how much fire Tor has on him.
Oh, my teammate might burn to death.
Tor has a little bit. Tor has just a little bit.
No, your teammate is not laughing. The player is laughing.
Right.
A big amount of fire.
Yes, Sunny would not be laughing at this.
Funny.
No. But the player definitely would. Sunny, it is your turn. Elstria comes flying. You know the movies, how the person has a special bodysuit and they put them on fire and they go running, through that's Delstria right now. Fire as she comes running back through. And the good thing is, Delstria, all the little ooze things, they just pop everywhere and you're no longer distracted. You have taken none of the oozes with you. They are all dead now. So.
Okay, hold on. Give me like 2 seconds.
So this is how it ends, huh?
So,
let me start working on a new character.
I am in love with Sunny. I am not rolling anyone. Okay.
I'm not rolling anyone.
Me, because I'm the one that's over here burning to fucking death right now.
Sunny, really hit this ooze, this fire thing, not the ooze thing. Hit the ooze thing.
Fire.
Fucking save Delstria.
Oh, or help Delstria, one or the other.
She's dying. Okay. So, Jesus Christ, as a swift action, I am going to go ahead and take on the animal focus of Snake.
Okay.
Which really doesn't mean anything for you, but
Okay.
No.
Do you start to look like a snake or act like one?
sure. My tongue gets a little forked, I
Okay, got it. Is that why Sammy found you so attractive?
again, right there, man. Just
Did he show you? Did you show him your aspect of the snake?
okay. Going that way.
All right, zoom. The fire elemental does not have combat reflexes. It does not swing at you, so you get through.
The whole point of this stupid fucking snake is to give me a +2 to my free whatever.
Oh, well, you know what?
+2.
I thought it was to put out the fire.
No,
fire. Okay.
I don't have anything for the fire.
She's not a
But
spitting snake. She's not going to spit water on me.
Light wounds on Elstria.
What are you doing? I'm sorry.
Cure light wounds.
Your
All
light
right.
wounds.
You grab a part of her that is not burning. Woo! Look at that.
8.
8.
8.
Where's my character sheet?
Where's
All right.
my character sheet? I love it. We're so
Well, I had to
prepared.
open it back up again because I closed it whenever I'm. All right, I'm up to 10.
Woo! Okay, ooze things. Their turn. They're gonna ooze around. I'm an oozing around. There they go.
I'm an oozer.
and
I'm
there's
an
an
oozer.
ooze right there, and it just stays where it's at.
Oh, good. I can just stay back and shoot at them, and then once I get up.
Good. I can just stay where I'm at too. Kylon is going to swing at the creature of fire.
Please kill it.
And he misses. Oh my god. And the archers, archers might do it. Oh my god. If archers kill this elemental, you owe them a drink.
I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Okay, one hit.
How many are shooting at it? 3 of them?
They're all attacking, but they 3 of them have a -4 to hit it. So I always the last section of dice that I roll, I make -4. But one of them hit. And does 1 point of damage that actually gets through. So that's good. Not enough to kill it. My gosh. So Tor is going to try now.
You got it, Tor.
You have so many people on your team. And hits for a bunch of damage, and that is enough to kill it. So the fire elemental goes down.
Heck yeah, it does. Go, Tor, go. Is it on fire?
Fire elemental is dead. The fire dims significantly in the room. Tor is going to 5. He's going to move up to here. There we go. Moving towards.
And
Delphia.
remember, do not attack the oozes with your weapons if you want to keep your weapons.
Kylon looks at his sword and looks up at you while you're instructing them while you're on fire. New round, Delstria. We get to roll fire damage for you. 5.
Hey, you didn't die. Congratulations.
I did not die. Thank you very much.
And if you'd like to take a full round action, you can put out that fire on you.
We are
if you
going
want to roll
to
on the ground. It is a +4. So basically, you're making a reflex save with a +4 if you're rolling on the ground.
We're gonna do that.
I think that's a good idea, honestly.
I keep opening up my skills instead of my saves. Okay, you said reflex?
Yep.
Why do you draw a box?
Whoa, that's a big thing there.
You're muted, Alyssa. We can't.
I'm working on it. Oh my bad.
Motherfucker.
Libby. Libby's my darling. Literally.
She's rolling around on the ground now. Still on fire. Oh my god. Still on fire. She's on the ground.
That's true. The fuck, bro?
This is why I play this game. I want you all to know. This just brings so much joy to my heart. Oh my god. Okay, Sunny.
I'm speechless. I
forgot to roll the damage for Tor, by the way. He took 6 damage and then his fire went out.
Oh good. I'm gone. Okay.
But he needed to attack things, so there he goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 5.
That's fantastic. I don't have anything to help you. So,
You have a wand.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and cast.
Oh, you're casting electrical ball?
What?
Whatever.
I can't hear anybody.
You're fine.
She was, I think, casting aggressive thundercloud is what she was doing.
I am. It's a struggle. Hold on.
And I am making a reflex save for that ooze swarm, which fails a reflex save.
11 points of damage.
And the ooze here splats into many pieces as it is destroyed by the electricity ball. Yay! Ooze down. 25 more experience points for everyone. And meanwhile, the oozes are going to start to back up. To get away from that thing. Kylon, noticing Delstria still on fire.
Pulls out some marshmallows.
Yeah, exactly. He pulls out his potion of cure moderate wounds that you guys had just handed him. and he takes a 5-foot step. Points of damage. No, he's standing ready in an action against the
So,
next room. If anything comes in.
You guys froze, and the last thing I heard you say was Kylon's going to take a 5-foot step and take out the Cure of Moderate Wounds potion.
He heals you for 12 points of damage.
Heals me? Oh, okay.
Yep. He takes out his Cure Moderate that you guys gave him, and he's going to feed it to you.
Pour it down my throat.
Yeah, pour it down your throat as you're on fire. He kind of gets down on one knee and rolling around, and he's like, hold on. No, hold on. Now, okay, now.
Open your mouth. Swallow.
Down, and you stop for just a second to swallow down the potion. Yeah. Cool.
Oh.
Okay. So you're much better now, Delstria. Everyone else has gone. And now we're back to the top of the round. And Delstria, would you like to take a little bit more damage here while you're...
No.
Let's do one more point of damage. One more point of damage is all. And you can make another reflex save as you're rolling around.
Damn it, why do I keep hitting skill checks? Saves, Libby. Saves.
They start with S's.
Because your skill check is significantly better than you do saves.
Maybe. You got it!
Yay!
Yeah, and you are now out of fire. There was one round remaining. So good deal. You avoided that. And okay. And we move on to Sunny. Sunny, what do you like to do?
Sunny is going to direct her thundercloud to the only ooze she can see from her area, which is right
Yes.
there.
Right on. And it's going to try to make a reflex save, and it fails it. It gets a 1. So do damage.
Yeah.
Take that, ooze.
8, which is 12 damage.
Oh, yeah. Doubling or
Nice.
halving or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, ooze is popping, like you're just rolling it along, and just all these little oozelets pop and burst as your electricity it's like zapping them all as it's rolling along in your cloud. It's really cool to see. All right, cool. Kylon is going to he's going to use his action to stand Delstria back up.
All right, thanks, guys.
Kind of pats you, and he's like, "What?" He says, "Are you okay?" And he looks you over, and he starts to get out another potion as his other move action.
I'm okay. Thank you. I can take care of the rest after we're done with the oozes.
The archers are going to.
I can just see Kylon just picking me up.
Yeah, he basically just picks you up. You look over and you see the archers. So them just have their mouths wide open. And the older man says to the young one, he says, "Take note of this, boy." He says, "Not many people could have survived that. Not many at all." He shakes his head. And the boy just nods as he's looking at you with just like this vision of you being this hero of legend as he looks across the room at your group.
I had help.
Well, you know, he's still giving you that just, he's awe-inspired, you know. Tor is going to take another 5.
Nothing more heroic than rolling around on the ground.
Right. What heroes do, you know.
Yeah, Tor, don't. Tor, no.
He just stops there and he's holding his hammer ready to whack at them, which of course isn't going to help. No! You say no! And he looks back at you and he mutters something to himself.
It will destroy your weapon.
Oh, he would not like that. Delstria, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, I'm going to move to where I can see. 5, 10, 15.
And you could get one
Okay.
shot off it.
20.
Oh my God, she's going
Eh.
back in. She's going back in, Alyssa.
I mean, that makes sense. We healed her, so she's good to go, right?
The oozes can't set me on fire.
That's right. The oozes didn't even hurt her.
Well, I'm the only one.
It's hilarious right now.
I'm the only one other than Sunny that can damage these, and Tor's in my fucking way because he's a.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Feel it, Tor.
We're definitely going to a therapy session after this.
Because I either need to be in front of him, which will put me in range of this one to move on to me, or behind
What,
him.
if you're
Which
back behind him, can you still see this one?
it's at 35 feet, but I can see it, but it doesn't give me my +1,
Your
which
plus
is
one to
okay.
hit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let out a little secret. Their armor class is probably 7.
Yeah.
So don't roll a 1 and you'll probably hit it with your bow.
Wait, Will,
So
don't
I'm
put her
not
that.
in-
Oh my God, don't put that juju on her, okay?
Well, 1 point
Well-
of damage. There you go. This one just hits the side of it as you mentioned that Tor should be out of the way, and he looks back to you, and he is going to change places with you. Sunny, your turn first.
I'm gonna need a fucking drink after this battle.
Whoa!
That's me, not my character. Just my rolling has been abysmal.
Your character isn't drunk like Sunny is.
Fight me. Sunny,
Reflex save.
yes,
Wait, reflex save. Oh, for the ooze.
yeah.
Nat 20. It somehow gets out of the way. I don't know how, but it does.
It like
somehow get out.
parts in the middle.
It parts and you just roll it through and then it comes back together. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Would you like to use your other move action for anything, Sunny?
Not really. I'm good.
Kylon is going to say to Delstria, he says, "You need more healing. You can't just go around like you are right now." And he moves over here.
I'm keeping my distance from them. They can't move very fast. If I can stay back and shoot at them.
He nods and he looks back at the other archers. He says, "Would they do any good?"
No. They only take damage from electricity.
He nods. He nods absent-mindedly as he looks at his sword and he says, "Well, I'm glad I don't have to use my father's sword on them." Tor is going to step back. And Delstria, it's back to you.
Okay, we're gonna do a 5-foot step up so I can see the other one also. So this one has taken some damage.
Yeah, that one is definitely taking damage, and this one is taking a little bit.
1.
Just
Okay. So that was a 5-foot step, so I could still have my full round. That one.
How long does your zappy ball last? 1 more round or 2 more? 1 more, huh?
One? I don't know.
It's 4 rounds, right? Yeah.
So just one more.
2.
2 more.
Yeah. 2 more, I think.
2 more.
So-
I've got a counter. It's
4 damage to that one.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Did you just kill my?
Before you, so it's actually 6. There you go. Perfect.
6, yes, sorry. Forgot about that.
That's okay. All right, that one is looking like it's mainly broken apart and falling apart. Sunny, it's your go. Alpion once again kind of nuzzles you and lets out a little growl.
Yeah, I know, buddy. I know.
Poor goat little guy.
know, right?
Well, that one looks about dead, so let's do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, reflex save. Fails it. Gets them 1 after modifications. Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Wow. That is good. So it's going to be 15, 16. Okay, that one looks almost as bad off as the other one that you just rolled away from.
Good.
The oozes are going to respond by now moving in to the room with you. Let's see here. Let's see how far it can go. 5, 10. Oh my gosh. That one is going to ooze on to that area as the 2 blobs start to come in towards your room.
All right.
This one is going to shimmer and move away from the electricity. The smart ooze. The smart ooze group.
I can't see it anymore.
Kylon, your turn. Kylon says they're coming.
Yeah,
He looks at
get
his
back.
father's sword. He puts his father's sword away, and he comes over here to Sonny, and he says, Sonny, give me something that I can attack them with.
Why do you think I have something for you?
He says, you carry all sorts of weapons you don't use. What do you have? Is it a knife or something in there? I can't use my father's sword.
You're not going to be able.
The archers start to retreat from the room now.
Yeah, we're just going to retreat and shoot as we go here.
I guess we could give him one of. No, because he can't shoot things because he doesn't have.
He can.
Tor is going to say, Delstria, now, come, let's go. As he starts to back up now.
These have to be guarding something.
Delstria, it's your go. You give Kylon anything, Alyssa?
The problem is the fact that pretty sure I don't have anything. I think Kylon and Tor are carrying everything. Because the only thing that I have is going to be a rifle, and he's not carrying my rifle.
Is there anything that you're carrying that they or that's on your sheet that they would have as far as extra weapons or anything?
On my sheet?
Yeah, because they don't have anything like.
I have a long sword and 2 daggers and that composite longbow, but slashing.
They wouldn't do anything to the oozes.
Right,
yeah.
That's why I'm telling him to get out of the room to get back.
Right. Okay.
So, I'm gonna go for that one because it's almost dead. But I only have 1 shot because I moved.
Yep. Come on, get it good. Ooh.
5. 7.
That is getting it good. That one falls to pieces. Yes. And parts of its little globlets join up with this one, but the entire mass pretty much is just zapped, and little pops of ooze goes everywhere, and hisses of acid splash from the room.
I tell the archers to go. Couldn't they? Shouldn't they have moved more earlier?
They just move a little bit because they don't want to be too far away from you guys because they could get killed. These are the NPCs who do not rush forward. All right. They agree though. They're going to keep
go Sonny, into the other chamber. Go, little bear.
Go, baby bear.
10, 15, 20, we're moving. Doug's my favorite person.
Yeah.
My thunder is gone. I can't see it anymore. I know it's over here.
Oh, well.
Wasn't that his last round?
I This is the final round.
This is the final
Oh.
round. Okay. Then let's move it where it needs to be. I have to grab in a certain spot, don't I? There we go. Zoom, like there.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Ooze does not make its saving throw.
Oh, God for that.
Goodbye, Ooze. No, this is a fresh Ooze, though.
It's a fresh ooze.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this Ooze is ready to go. But the little baby goes away, doesn't it now? Or is it the beginning of your next turn? Is what it would be. That's what it would be. Because 4 full rounds that it's around. So the beginning of your next turn, it will go.
Yep.
Well, we know what Ooze does. Ooze backs up. And after that, Kylon is going to move forward. A double move. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Moving over that way. Leading the group out. The archers are going to follow. And they are going to leave.
Oh, the ooze retreated. Well, good. We need to kill the ooze. Obviously, there's something in there that's guarding.
And Tor goes, Tor is not leaving the room, of course. He's going to stop right there and keep an eye on both of you as he's motioning out for you to go out of the room. And it's a new round. Delstria.
Yeah. Well, we need to take care of these oozes.
Okay.
It's just a game of cat and mouse here with these damn things.
It's a game of cat and ooze.
Let's see if I was here. If I do a 5-foot step, I probably can't.
No.
I can see it, but
You have a penalty, though.
yeah.
I mean, you'll probably hit it, right? Oh, yeah, that's where you need to be. And maybe a few more steps in, too. No?
I
Okay.
think right there, I can see.
There you go.
I'm just trying to get just where I can see it.
Oh, I love it. Ah! 3 points of damage. Does not pop the ooze. Okay. You shoot into the ooze, more pops of the little ooze-ness. Sunny, your electricity ball goes out.
Does go out.
What do you want to do?
It did good though.
It did really good, actually.
And it didn't, supercharge anything, which is always a bonus. 'cause
Oh, that's right, because last session you supercharged the undead. I love that. Yeah.
Delstria, you make me so nervous.
You make me so nervous. You can look at Tor, and Tor's face is very nervous also as he looks back at Delstria.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh my god, I hate everything. I'm gonna go ahead and go here. And I'm gonna pull out my wand of cure light wounds because I'm pretty sure that Delstria's gonna get herself killed. And I want to be ready for it.
Well,
I love the
that's
face she has.
That's a good thing. I know her face is wonderful. 5, 15, 20.
They
As
can't
the
move.
ooze
Oh, it double
surges
moved.
forward. Double moved. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, the oozes are lurching forward with appetite beyond description. Kylon is going to move forward just a little bit more so he can guard these archers. Archers are going to stay where they're at. Tor is now coming back.
Tor, no. Tor.
He moves it back. He gets out a potion. There's where Tor's. He says, "You're going to get killed."
Tor, get away.
Wait a minute. Oh no, that doesn't anything. With your with your chastisement, he's going to move back now to there with the rest of his movement now. Delstria.
Well, now that Tor's too fucking close.
Sunny's too close too.
Well, Sunny moves before the ooze, so I'm not worried about Sunny. Because she'll move back.
Yeah, she will. Right, Sunny?
Absolutely.
Because I want to take out this ooze, hopefully.
Right.
But
You
I'll
get
need
two
to.
shots on it. You're gonna be able to, but it's gonna take 2 hits.
That's my concern, is I'm too close.
Yeah.
But a 5
You know,
foot
you've
step.
got allies that love you. You know, the worst thing is if the bear dies from this ooze. That would be the worst thing.
There's
Yeah.
not
Alpion's
Oh!
fine. 7, 11,
11 plus
16.
5, 16. That ooze is down. Excellent shots. Okay, good. That ooze goes down. Yeah, pop, 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 all over.
Pop
Yeah.
goes the oozle.
Up goes the oozle. Acid splashes all over the cavern walls, but that one is done. Sunny, what do? There seems to be an ooze coming, a lightning ooze speed, lightning speed for an ooze.
We're gonna. I don't like that. Yeah, we will 5 foot step that way.
Okay.
And
This one has
then-
been damaged, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That one's
Pretty
with the
bad.
thunderbolt. Okay. And then I'm gonna ready an action that if Zelstri gets hit by the ooze, bopper it with my wand.
You're
Thanks
going
to my
wait-
teammates, I am still alive.
Yeah. Are you going to wait till after she takes damage to cure it? Okay. 10, 15, 20 as the ooze comes through that same patch where you'd just taken out the oozes before it. Kylon is going to stay what he's doing and be fine. Archers are not doing anything. Tor looks nervously around with the potion in hand.
All
And
right,
he's going to delay.
Tor, step back a little bit, please.
He takes a step back. I love it. He just gonna have a counseling session needed. All right, and then new round.
I
Delstria.
don't want their weapons or armor to get damaged.
I know it
5
could be
foot step.
horrible.
Someone who can cast mending. As long as we don't take stupid amounts of damage, we're fine.
Does that fix corrosion?
It would
I mean-
it would fix damage on items. Yes. But you know what? You're not gonna have to worry about because you're gonna take out this thing. Oh. 9, 10.
10.
That's enough, actually. Yes. All right, cool.
Ugh.
Ooze goes.
Okay, I need to go pee really quick.
All right, I think Alyssa, you need to get a drink. I'll get a drink. Libby, you can pee and get a drink. We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.